Hey guys. We've got a Diamond Terran to get started here.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
So my MMR is about 3,000 now. It's going to be, so we're going to be facing some tougher opponents compared to the last couple of times I streamed. So yeah, I might do just a bunch of games
Additional supply depots
in a row, like I've done it twice. I'll try it for a third time, see how we go. So we get some good games, some bad games, once and all.
Not enough minerals.
But last time I did it, we had
SCV ready.
a lower MMR heading into it in the new season, so we should get a lot more challenging games this time. So probably a fair few losses as well.
SCV ready. What's going on? What's going on? SCV ready.
So I've changed the settings here to show health bars, you know, for all units instead of only damaged units. I'm gonna just experiment with it, see if I like it.
SCV ready.
I'm not sure. It's maybe
Yeah,
more
whatever.
information than you actually need.
In the rear with the gear. Will do. Yeah. Big job.
So pulling out a gas.
Ah, just-
He's a Diamond Terran. He should walk off after this. Yeah.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Done. Nothing I can't handle. SCV ready. What? You want something?
So just scouting around for proxies.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
I'm a bit late here actually.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Got something for me to kill. What's going on?
Yeah, I think there's maybe a little bit too much clutter, right? There's too many health bars.
Ready to race?
Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough additional supply depots required.
Big job, huh? Ah! The Grim Reaper has arrived. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Bad news. Death from above. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
On the way.
Let's go bunker. Okay.
SCV ready.
Was that a Marauder?
Add-on
was.
complete.
You've got something for me.
Okay, we're not getting anything done there.
Add-on complete.
You know, I'm gonna build a medevac.
SCV ready.
See if we can get something done with a medevac.
Command center.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Let's repair this first.
Light it up. SCV ready.
I should probably go for a Banshee as well.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Although he's gonna have
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What? Gangway.
Did I? Here it is.
Is that it?
Acknowledged.
SCV ready. Ready to roll.
Slow my third command center here.
In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. Been waiting on you.
Oh, what do we got here?
You got coordinates or what?
Not enough energy.
Oh,
and ready.
Not enough energy.
Ready for pickup?
let's repair this. He should back off.
SCV ready.
Now, can we get some good counter damage done here?
Acknowledged.
SCV ready.
Here's your stop.
Go, go, go. Been waiting on you.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
What's up?
Wait.
SCV ready. This better be good. You gonna get SCV ready. By the time.
Talk to me.
Been waiting on them.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, god damn it.
Go, go, go. In the rear with
Man, we lost a lot of SCVs, man.
SCV ready.
How many Ravens have I got? We've got 2 Ravens.
SCV ready. I can't build. SCV ready.
Oh, wait.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
I'm in deep.
Not enough energy.
Ready to plunder. Up, ready to go. Sure. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Need something load up. SCV ready.
Now, we do have 2 Ravens here.
Not enough minerals.
Talk to me.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
I think we need to go and attack. We lost too much. He's already got his third
Mineral
landed.
field depleted.
SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing zone.
What's going on?
God damn it, I'm misclicking a lot this game.
Research complete.
What's up? SCV ready.
Got stim done.
Big job. SCV
Not enough minerals.
by the number. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
You want a piece of SCV ready. SCV ready. What's our target?
Oh, wait.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
This passively fired assistant.
Ready to go. What's up?
Ah, he's got air control. We're gonna have to go.
What's that?
Oh, waiting order.
Upgrade complete.
I'm in deep. Got no pain.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Upgrade research complete.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
I didn't have this command
Not
center
enough
hotkey.
energy. Not enough minerals.
Get a second. Let's get a second
SCV
Starport.
ready. Roger. What's going on? SCV. This better be good. You're the Reaper Man. By the number. You ready to go. Bad news. Go ahead. Huh? SCV ready. Ready to blunder.
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field. Additional supply
Want a
depots
piece of me,
required.
boy? SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Ready to blunder. SCV ready. Same way. Coming through.
Ah,
Let's get into the fight. Ready to blunder.
Add-on complete. Command center.
I didn't get the fucking tank.
Not enough energy.
Ready for service. Dispatch.
Not enough energy.
Go, go, go.
Upgrade.
What's going on? Yes. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. Go ahead.
Upgrade.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? In the rear. This better be good. Ready to blunder. You up, ready to go.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready.
Research.
SCV ready. SCV armed and ready. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
All right.
Battlefield.
Fighter flight. You want a piece of me, boy?
Right away.
Oh, I don't have any energy.
Go time. Armed and ready. Ready to blunder.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Give me some. Fighter flight. Yeah, right. Let's get into the fight.
Battle.
Can't hold them alone.
Add
Ready to blunder. Let's have a blast. Reporting. Go, go, go. What's bad news? Can't hold them alone. Ready. This better be good.
Right away.
Okay, let's get
mineral
back.
field depleted.
SCV ready.
Mineral field activated.
Go time. SCV ready. SCV. It's on.
Insufficient upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespene gas. Add-on complete.
I think we're winning. It's hard to tell. I don't know how many other bases he has. I probably should.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete.
Ready to plunder.
We got hit. Viking.
Mineral field depleted.
That could mean that he's hitting there for an attack.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready.
Mineral field.
Inbound. Fight or flight.
Engineering at your disposal.
SCV ready. Roger.
Research complete.
Ready to plunder. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, that was pretty clean. I think he was only on. Oh, he was on full base. But yeah, this is nice now that we're starting to mine the gold. Units lost substantially in our favor. Very significant worker lead. Workers upgrades 1-1. I'm on 3-3, so we're also very significantly ahead. So yeah, TVT's a tough matchup sometimes, but if you just play solid, then
SCV ready.
you can get some good damage done.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
So he plays one Rax expand here with a bunker.
SCV ready.
I know he doesn't. He's going for a second depot before his expand. That's strange. Strange build.
SCV ready.
Oh, was it gas first? No?
SCV ready. This better be. SCV ready. SCV ready.
I see. So he just skips the Reapers.
SCV ready.
But it is an unusual build.
Add-on complete. Command center upgrade complete.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's a very slow expand. I assumed that he'd done one Rax expand because he built the bunker. And
SCV ready.
I did notice Marauders are in the bunker. Okay, so it's just a one base push. So we were further ahead than I thought we were. We had a six worker lead here.
Let's have a blast.
SCV
Yeah,
ready.
no, I did it a bit late, but it often pays to put one Marine out as a spotter. I think that's really worth doing.
SCV ready.
Oh yeah,
Command center
unfortunately I should have
upgrade
scanned. I could have
complete.
got one of the tanks.
Go time.
Liberation is at hand.
But yeah, this was worth doing. Can sacrifice some of our lead. Yeah. So we're still up 7 workers here. Got 2 tank pickoffs.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
So how much damage did we get done here? I didn't pick up because I was dealing with the Liberator.
Ready to plunder. SCV ready.
All hands to battle
SCV ready.
So we actually got... See, this is the thing. We got 12 kills with much more effective, with much greater efficiency than he has.
Ready to plunder.
Oh, it's
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
So he got a lot more kills here.
systems go.
No, sorry, he's got 17 kills to my 9.
SCV ready.
But he's lost a Liberator and two Vikings, and 2 tanks.
SCV ready.
So when we tally the game situation here, the worker count's even, but I have a third. I have 2 Ravens and he has none. I got 3 tanks to his 1. The Viking count's even. So yeah, even though the supplies are equal, I would say, you know, we're significantly ahead here. Also, he hasn't got engineering base down yet. and we haven't started 1-1 yet, but we're about to.
SCV ready. Armed.
Go time.
So we're going to be at least one cycle of
Additional
upgrades
supply
ahead, and then he
depots.
builds his third on location.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Oh,
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
ready to plunder.
SCV ready. Ready to rumble. Can't hold him alone.
I lost the tanker. But we denied the
Mineral
third
field depleted.
for quite a while. Units lost are about slightly in my favor.
This better be good.
Let's have a blast.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, it's so annoying we didn't get that tank. I tried to target fire it.
I'm in deep.
But units lost in my favor. He lost a lot of expensive air units there. But he's one tank behind. He's 2 Vikings behind. I've still got 2 Ravens. And he still hasn't started 1-1. So yeah, like upgrades really matter. He has finished +1 attack, but he's only just started +1 defense, and he's So I've actually just started 3-3. So this is actually really important. The upgrade difference in the long run, it's something that doesn't show up
Upgrade.
in the short run, but it does make a big difference. This probably wasn't the best fight, although we've got comfortable air superiority, which we can take advantage of. We get some tanks here, I think, just one, maybe. No, we're getting a lot of tanks. And when you have an economic lead, like these kinds of trade outs, so units lost, that was probably about an even trade, slightly in my favor. When you have an economic lead, the trade outs are to your benefit because you have a capacity to rebuild. So I think I'm going up to 3 starports now. I'm up to at least 2. Yeah, I'm up to 3 starports and 2 factories and 5 racks to his 1 starport, 1 factory, and 4 racks. So you can see that my infrastructure is much better. He's starting 2-2 now, but I've actually got double armory upgrades. And +3 is done. And now that I've got, keep resetting his army supply count, keeping on the back foot gives me the map control to go and do something like this. When you're on the back foot defending, it's hard to assert map control.
You want a piece of me, boy? Can't hold him alone.
Oh, it's off.
Mineral
So we lost another
research
Viking now
complete.
for a couple of workers, but yeah.
Rescue Gaza.
Should disable the tank at the back, but yeah, that was a crushing defeat. And that was the power of the upgrades, as well as the army supply advantage. But 3-3, it's very powerful. Total air control, tank dominance, Ravens. So yeah, it was a good win against a 3,100 Terran. So I'm just gonna adjust my gameplay. I'm just gonna put it on damaged, the unit life bars. I think that's better. Alright. So Diamond 2 is the next objective. I think it's gonna take a while to get there. I do think there's been MMR deflation. I think it's because if you don't have a lot of new players coming into the game, like the players overall will be getting better. The existing player set and the players that are trite are probably the weaker players. So the enthusiastic players keep playing and getting better. And like the rating system is a median rating system, right? It's your skill level relative to other players. Because I can remember when I hit a rating, you know, sort of 9 months ago when I was, I think that was when I started the channel. I was sort of 2.8. I started at 2.7, I think, when I started the channel, but I got up to 2.8, 2.9 pretty quickly. And I'm only about 3.1 at the moment, but I feel like I'm a significantly better player than back then. So I think if I was at my level back then, I think it would probably be more like 3.3. I don't know. Yes, it wasn't the cleanest game on my part, but it was solid enough. Okay, we're gonna Zerg this time. Alright, let's go for some bioplay this game.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Gotcha.
Not enough minerals.
SCV.
Not enough minerals.
What's the problem?
Additional supply depots required.
I'm trying to get slowly
Not
more
enough
efficient in
minerals.
terms of using my camera hotkeys
You scared me. SCV ready.
instead of scrolling. Scrolling just slows down your APM.
Huh? Bet.
So yeah, just trying to develop better habits at scale.
Let's
It's
go.
hard though.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
But that's the other thing. When I started the channel, when I was at about 2.8, 2.9, my APM was only about 80. Now my APM is about 120 to 130, depending
SCV ready.
on, you know, sometimes it can be lower than that if the game's not too sweaty. But I actually think APM is a very good indicator of your skill level, because it
Move it.
I mean, it's not just the quantity, of course, it's also the quality, but
Yeah.
usually the quality is going
Command
to
center upgrade
improve along with the
complete.
quantity.
Not
And,
enough minerals.
What you can do is, it's the efficiency with which you take various actions, right? The faster you do stuff, the more
SCV ready.
time is freed up for micro and things like that, and paying attention to things that are going on. Like if it takes you a long time, for instance, to put this factory down, etc., that's time you're not gonna
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready.
be spending like doing other things like microing your Reaper.
Here comes the pain.
Wow, that's a lot of drones already, man.
You want something? I'm listening. SCV
Oh no! Yikes, I almost got surrounded.
Hit and run! Geronimo! Nothing I can't handle.
I think we got one, yeah, we got one. It's weak, so I'm actually going to pull it back a fair bit here.
Good job. You're the Reaper man. Death from above.
No third base yet.
Add-on.
SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's it worth? SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Agreed. Ready to race.
Not enough minerals.
They like got something.
Where's the third base, man?
Raise some hell. SCV ready. Huh? Bet. Gangway coming through.
Gotta keep an eye out for roaches here. Okay, there it is. It's kind of late though.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. In the rear with the... This better be good. I'm listening. Going. You're the Reaper Man.
Yeah, there's roaches.
SCV ready.
Actually, let's put it
Command
back here.
center upgrade complete.
Ready to blunder. Awesome. What's going on?
Okay, let's pull these back.
SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Is mine working?
Systems prime.
He doesn't have any overlords?
Arm. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
There's one.
Into the fight. SCV ready.
Was it going to be a Nidus?
Not enough research.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready. I like SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Okay, here we go.
SCV ready. Do this. Go, go, go. You gonna give me orders? Gangway coming through.
Insufficient rescue gas.
You want a piece of me? SCV ready. Want some? SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready for dust off. Ready to go.
Now I'm actually going to take these for a drop.
Add-on complete.
This better be good. On my way. Got no faith.
Additional not enough research.
SCV ready.
Oh, what are you guys
In
doing?
rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Now we have to take our third. But it's going to be a bit dicey.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good. Ah! You scared me. Big job.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots.
Ready for dust.
Additional supply depots required.
Somebody, get me out of this mess. Understood. Light.
Ah! Didn't come up.
Daylight's burning. Pedal to the metal. Look at the hot action. Light it up. Are you ready for this?
That was terrible. Hydra means that there's going to be lurkers later.
Let's have a blast. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Aye.
Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready. SCV
Alright, let's go for a push.
Upgrade.
SCV ready. This better be. SCV ready. Ready for dust off. Ready to roll out.
Additional
SCV ready. What's our target? Let's have a blast. Been waiting on you. Go. Talk to me, boss.
mineral field.
Can we fight this?
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Yeah, he's got 4 bases. We have to fight
Not
now.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Oh, it's on.
Sure thing. Been waiting on you. Armed and ready. Go, go, go.
Ready for dust off.
By the numbers, boys. You gonna give me orders? Oh, yeah. Ready to go. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Armed for what, son?
Base is on the mineral field depleted.
Oh shit.
Research complete.
What's going on? We could use some help here. You gonna
Mineral field.
Okay, I think we might be winning.
Reporting for action.
SCV ready. That's fine. Can't move on, son.
Oh, it's on.
Upgrade complete.
Can we reach it? Oh,
Been
can't.
waiting on you.
Additional supply depots required.
Move on, son. This better be good. You gonna give me orders?
Oh, he's got lurkers. How many? The only one.
Been waiting on
Let's have a blast.
SCV ready.
Ah, god damn it.
Light flights here.
Let's have a blast.
I don't have a 4th base either.
You want a piece of me, boy? In the rear with the move on. This better be. Can't hold him alone.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Man, if we had a 4th, would be good.
It's about to get
Ready for dust off.
But now he's got lurkers out. I think we're probably dead.
Coming through. Ouch.
Talk. Now what?
Armed and ready.
My production's not very good either.
SCV ready.
Oh, it's on.
Ready for
Want a
pickup.
piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Move on, son.
Upgrades are quite good though.
SCV ready.
Mineral field. Additional supply depots.
Armed and ready. You want a piece
Why do
of
I
me,
have
boy?
so few workers up here?
Well, butter my biscuit.
Somebody, get me out of this mess. Ready for dust off. Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Been waiting. This better be good.
Get it.
We could use some help here.
On my way.
Oh, what? Okay.
We could use some help here.
Oh, it's on.
Well, that helps.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Ready to roll out.
Unacceptable.
SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing zone. Mineral field depleted.
It's about
Reporting for action.
Move on, son.
Add-on complete.
Bad news.
Upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Second armory.
By the numbers, boys. What's going on?
Add-on complete.
This better be good. Bad news. Same way.
Man, I think this is game over.
go time.
Fucking bullshit, man.
Add-on complete.
It's go time.
This better be good.
Oh, it's on.
Upgrade complete.
Go, go, go.
SCV ready.
Toxic. Now what? Inside. Bye bye bye.
By the
Ah, go. Fuck you, man.
Mineral
SCV ready.
mineral field.
Big job.
Base is under attack.
Man in the rear. Go ahead.
Ghost reporting.
SCV ready.
Confirm.
What's up?
Reporting.
Additional supply depots required.
We're returning fire.
Not enough energy.
By this better be. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh, it's on.
By the number.
Go time.
Additional supply.
We could use some help here. SCV ready.
It's getting too hot.
Yeah, it's like there's a serious imbalance in the game with lurkers. It's a real problem with the game, man. There's nothing you can do. Once they can A-click lurkers, you're just dead. We had an upgrades. Income was pretty good. Our army supply was equal. Our worker count was equal, but it was just gonna be impossible to hold bases.
Good luck, have fun, and
I didn't build enough bases fast enough.
you made another queen.
The fourth in particular was late. So we got a scout on the roaches in the late third, which was good. We've got a pick off of the overseer, so we can't see what we're doing. So we've played well, which means that the game is at best even.
Myth evolution.
Now I should have come around this side with the Hellion drop, but the problem is that I was worried that his roaches were here and we were going to see it.
Our army be scrapping. Base is under attack.
So yeah, that was a fail. We lost a lot. We didn't really do anything.
A creep tumor is under attack. The minerals have.
Now we could have just won the game here if it wasn't for
Unacceptable command.
the imbalanced nature of
Your
lurkers.
forces are under attack.
So he gets a few lurkers out. So there's nothing really we can do after that. Should be good trades.
Your
He
forces
denied
are
the-
under attack.
Oh, he killed the
Mineral
fourth.
field
I didn't lift.
hey, our army be scrapping.
That was a big game-changing moment. I should have. Look, I've got plenty of money. I could have put backup bases. You see that lurker already? It's just... Liberators are useless.
It can't do that.
Wasn't a great trade, and he's got another base up.
The minerals have up and gone.
I need to be dropping the other side.
Mineral
I didn't have
field
enough racks
depleted.
behind it. But look at his money, right? He's got 4,000 minerals.
Our Our drones are in need of a hero.
So this is a
Our army
successful
be strong.
drop. We also got the
Evolution complete. The
yeah, I
minerals
could have
have
picked up a
and
bit
gone.
faster. But we got the
Mineral field depleted.
infestation pit too. But he's already
The
got
minerals
lickers out,
have
so the
up
game's
and
over.
gone. Your forces are under attack.
See, look, Liberators are just hopeless, they just get bowled down. So there's nothing you can do except go and counter drop.
The minerals have up and gone. Our army be scrapped. The mineral
Yeah,
and
look at
they're
this game is
out
over.
of here.
Totally over. He killed the third as well, but we did have a backup base here, but yeah. You've got to significantly outtrade the Zerg to have any chance of coming back into the game. Because of the cost of, like I've mentioned in the past, the cost of all your infrastructure and production is thousands of resources. So if you trade evenly, you're just going to die. And if you let them get to lurkers, you're also going to die. Alright, Platinum Terran. This should be a much easier game.
What's going on?
So what do we want to do this game?
SCV ready.
Man, it's hard to do things that are not just standard against Terran.
Not
But actually,
enough
what I might try and do
minerals.
again, instead of
Not
building a
enough
Raven,
minerals.
build a medevac, so we can actually maybe
Not
do some
enough
drop play with the
minerals.
Howling Reaper. Especially because Platinum Terrans often just go one racks expand and they don't build Hellions. So that's an idea.
Additional
Let's try and do
supply
that.
depots required.
See if I can remember.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad news.
I don't really bother microing my SCVs in the early game. I
Not
think
enough
it's de minimis,
minerals.
honestly, at our level. If you're a GM and, you know, like,
SCV
it
ready.
allows you to get your command center down like a few seconds faster, maybe that makes a difference, but at our level it doesn't make any difference.
What's going on? SCV
Now you don't need
ready.
a scout with this. This is already a safe build. It's already one that slows down your expansion, so you don't need to slow it down more by scouting.
SCV ready.
One advantage of this is it makes it harder for them to float barracks in. Sometimes players will do that. They'll float it. They'll do a marine rush. But even then, it's not
Not
very
enough
good.
minerals.
Is it appropriate spacing?
Will do. Big job.
The other thing is you want to use the
Command
space
center upgrades.
in your base efficiently. Where the factory is, you want to have on both sides a width equal to like
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
wide enough that it's not gonna
SCV ready.
it's not gonna affect your tank's ability to get out.
In the rear with the... Got something for me to kill. SCV ready. All right. Oh, that's all? Go ahead.
Okay, our macro is not that clean. I've made a couple of small mistakes so far.
Ready. On the way. Yeah, from above.
Oops.
What? The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready.
Yeah, that's why you don't YOLO your Reaper in.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough additional supply depots required.
Late on my supply depot. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this. because I'm supply blocked. And let's go and see if we can't already do something with the advantage we have from having lost his Reaper. So I'll scratch the medevac idea, because I got supply blocked.
Add-on complete.
Got something. SCV ready.
Oh, no expansion.
SCV ready.
Add-on.
Alright, let's go and have a look at what he's doing.
Gas core above.
Damn it, didn't really get to see anything.
Add-on complete.
Yep. Rear.
Systems go.
Insufficient. Command center upgrade complete.
Go ahead.
Now, I think I need to scan here, honestly.
Not enough minerals.
I'm a little bit scared.
SCV ready.
Let's get some more vision over here.
SCV ready.
Still don't have a scan. Yeah, so you want two spacing like that.
Ready.
And then if you've only got barracks and starport, then you can have a smaller. Okay, let's scan. Okay, he's playing battlecruiser. We need to go double starport, and we need to go into engineering base.
Not enough minerals.
He's gonna jump in almost certainly. But we have 2 Ravens, so we can disable.
Engineering at your disposal.
Start stim.
SCV ready.
Okay.
Our SCVs are under attack. Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
This ought to be good.
Base is under attack.
Gotta target it.
Okay, that was fine.
Add-on.
That was very clean.
Go ahead. This better be good. SCV ready.
So now we want oh, I haven't got this up yet.
Big job.
Ready to blunder.
Complete. Add-on complete. Insufficient.
SCV ready. Bad SCV ready.
Okay, let's just go check how many bases he has, if he's not taking any hidden bases.
Armed and ready.
And we need Raven Viking
Not
production.
enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to blunder.
Go, go, go.
Not enough mineral additions. Research complete.
SCV ready.
Additional
Get starport
supply depots
upgrades.
required. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Gangway coming through.
Okay, he's already got a third.
Better be good.
He's just landed it though.
Ready.
We have tanks. Let's go push.
SCV armed and ready.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
battlefield.
Fighter flight. Yeah.
Okay, that was nice.
In the rear with
Super
the
clean.
Huh? What's going on?
Upgrade complete.
Go ahead.
Research complete.
SCV ready. I'm going. Bad news. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
Oh, he's got another base down there too.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
Oops.
Let's get into the fight. All right. I like it. Transformation systems prime. Fighter flight. Can't hold them alone. You want a piece of me, boy? Yep.
Okay, let's get.
That better be good.
Let's go after some battle cruisers ourselves.
Ready to plunder. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Gateway coming through. We
How many?
SCV ready.
We've got
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Get heavy. Huh? SCV ready. Go ahead. What's going on?
Let's get some more bio as well.
SCV ready.
Yeah, our work account's decent.
Armed and ready. Something in the way. SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Transformation systems prime. Let's get into the fight.
Battlefield.
Yeah, see this, you can just do this all day, right?
Upgrade.
Now, is this a planetary? No, it's not.
Ready for service.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Oops, let's repair that first.
Gear. Good job.
Oh, okay.
Orders received.
Additional add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Research.
Ready to go.
Yeah. How many more bases did he have? Okay, he hadn't actually taken that base. So yeah, this was a super clean takedown of battlecruiser play. It's a good demonstration of how you do it. You know, he's only got 2 battlecruisers. I've already got 1. So this is Raven Viking. Thors are also decent, although they're a bit slow. And Mass Marines pretty good. Tanks are good, just to deal with, like, you know, Thors and things like that, and also to help kill planetaries. But yeah, Ravens are really good. You can also drop turrets, which I didn't do, but they can just run away from the turrets. But yeah, I'm going for +2, +1. So what are his starport upgrades? Yeah, 1-1. So we're keeping up. And then what we can do is, because we're out macroing, I can start producing BCs myself. So in terms of your production rate, by the way, you can produce about 300 gas per base per minute. And it takes you about 1 minute to build a battlecruiser. So if you've got 3 base mining, you can only produce 3 battlecruisers a minute, right? So he's got 2 starports here. So let's watch the replay. So that gives you an idea of how many battlecruisers he can have.
SCV ready.
Additional support is required.
SCV ready.
So yeah, 1 base battlecruiser.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Yeah.
Add-on
SCV ready.
If you see they go tank first, you should also arguably go Banshee.
SCV ready.
Like I could have come in here with a Banshee.
SCV ready.
base is under attack.
Yeah, and I shouldn't jump up with both Reapers. That was dumb. So we probably could have arrived with a Banshee about now, and we would have. So how are we on our starport? So yeah, okay. No, the Banshee would just be finishing now, but it would probably get there. He's only got 1 set of scans, and because he's on low econ, he's not going to have much. So it'd get there before the battlecruiser was built, and he's only got tanks and a handful of marines, and we've got cloak, and he won't have any scans. Okay, and then he double expands behind it. I see. But I mean, you know, 41 workers to 28. And, you know, I've already got, yeah, this Cyclone is key, right? This is where you build a
Mineral
Cyclone.
field depleted.
Because if you go for double Raven, which I have, only one of your Ravens has enough energy for 1 disable by this stage. So one of them's got 101, one of them's got 65. Okay, I nearly got a second disable. But I've really only got 1
Command center
Cyclone.
upgrade complete.
But a Cyclone, he's not going to have Yamato this fast. So the Cyclone, if you micro it carefully, is going to counter the BC. And it, you know, I'm getting turrets up. You know, even if I'd lost the Cyclone, you know, I'm building a turret on both bases at once, right? So I just rally my workers down here. You know, if he denies this one, I rally my workers down here. I have another interference coming, which I use to slow it down further, and then I've got 2 Vikings on the way out. So, because of how far ahead we are, we would still be able to survive.
SCV ready.
So what did he get? He got only 2 worker kills.
Command
That's it.
center upgrade complete.
And it's not free to repair either. All those turrets, questionable investment.
SCV
But
ready.
yeah, it has to pull SCVs away from
Add-on.
workers and incur the cost of repair. So it's not entirely free. But yeah, jumping. When he knows I've got Ravens, this is incredibly dumb, frankly. I missed the other interference.
Research complete. Mineral field
I should pull my
completed.
Ravens away at this stage. But yeah, that's incredibly expensive.
Who called in the fleet?
SCV ready.
Mineral field
Who
depleted.
called in the fleet?
I spotted the 3rd base somehow. I sent my Hellion around to have a look.
SCV ready.
Yeah.
Our SCVs under attack.
So he's losing a lot here.
Who called in the fleet?
He used his Yamato on the Raven, which is painful, but that means he doesn't have it for the Vikings. The Vikings can actually kite BCs, so without Yamato, 1 Viking can actually kill a battlecruiser just by kiting it.
Who called in the fleet?
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
So that was nice. That was really nice. So yeah, he's got 2 battlecruisers and he's 20 workers down. I got 4 Ravens, only 4 Vikings. But yeah, he's still jumping them in, even though I
Command
have
center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
like the thing is that because he's losing his battlecruisers every round, and I'm not losing most of my stuff. I lost 1 Raven, handful of Vikings. Every time he does it, it's going to get less and less effective
SCV ready.
because I'm going to have better and better units. and more units, and he's
Add-on
not.
complete.
So I mean, really, what you want to do with this strategy is sort of like scan, make sure fly them in, scan, make sure there's no ravens close by, try to do some damage, and then jump out, and try to amass like a huge number of VCs. You know, more than I can disable, and then you Yamato everything. So yeah, should be dead. I'll be interested to see what his rating is. 2.9. So yeah, we've maintained the army value lead, resource collection, but that wasn't going to last very long. Yeah, why is the resource collection rate? I guess I wasn't dropping mules here when I should have been, but I didn't really need them. Happy with that one, that was clean. Right, we're gonna get a Protoss or something? Another Terran. Okay, Diamond Terran this time. Right. Somebody that evidently doesn't want to play TVT. Fair enough. I don't mind so much if people don't want to play TVT, but if they resign on you like this, really, if you rematch, they should let you resign the next game. That's what I do. I mean, occasionally I've not felt like playing TVT, and I can't say that I've never done that myself, but I try to avoid it. But at least do your opponent the courtesy of allowing them to resign the second game so it doesn't distort the MMRs. Okay, we've got a platinum random player. So I'm pretty comfortable playing One Rax Expand against random, especially against platinum players. The problem is though, if they're Terran, right, One Rax Expand is a risky build, and they can kind of exploit the fact that you don't know you're playing against Terran, and so will most likely play One Rax Expand. We're doing like 3 racks Reaper cheese and stuff like that, and I really, yeah, it tilts me a little bit when that happens.
Additional supply depots required.
And the Reaper.
Oh, we need to scout.
Big job. SCV ready. What's going on? SCV ready. We hear you. SCV ready.
Haven't seen anything yet with my CV. I don't believe. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's Zerg. Okay, that's cool. Okay,
Insufficient Vespene gas.
this is a pull first.
You're the boss.
Is it double gas? It's one gas. It's just one gas.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if it's double gas, I'd be tempted to expand on the high ground actually.
In the rear with the gear. Bad news.
So when you're 17 the CV
Command
scout,
center upgrade.
it should be about
complete.
half done if it's
Not
hatched
enough
first.
minerals.
If it's about a quarter done,
Not enough
then
minerals.
it's
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
and we should build a bunker. Oh, should I do the factory first though? I should probably do the factory first.
You're the Reaper man.
Let's keep this guy here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
I'm going.
This is good, we've deflected them away.
Got something for me to kill. Certainly. Yes, indeed. All right. SCV ready.
Ah, we can't lose it.
Yeah, baby. Nothing I
Okay, they're very weak now. We're gonna most of the one shot. Okay.
in the rear with the...
Oh, I forgot my reactor. God damn it. Now he threw the lings away, which means it could easily be roaches. Otherwise, you'd probably want to keep them alive. Forgetting the reactor was painful though.
SCV ready. Big job. Let's do this. SCV ready.
Add-on. Command center
Oh, there's
upgrade
roaches.
complete.
Fuck.
Sure thing. Ready to raise some hell.
I think I'm dead.
SCV ready.
Ah, that's such bullshit, man.
What's going on? I can't build here.
Base is under attack.
I'm waiting on you.
I'm just gonna leave the game.
Add-on complete.
No GG, that's bullshit. Yeah, it was roaches, but I mean, like, what are you supposed to do, right? I mean, forgetting the reactor was really bad. Because if I had the reactor, I'd have a couple more Marines out. But no GG for that. It's just like that's just Imba. It's not like a legitimate win. Because it's just literally impossible to get out enough army supply to deal with that as Terran. You just can't do it.
Big job. SCV ready.
And like, how am I supposed to scout that, right? And even if I scout it, like, there's nothing I can do.
Not enough minerals.
Like, you can't get a tank out faster than
Not
that. You can't get
SCV ready.
like more than like 2 or 3. Even if I'd put the reactor down quickly, I would have only got like 3 Marines out. Like the absolute most you can have out is a Reaper and 3
Additional
Marines.
supply depots required.
When he hits with that, it's just Imba.
I'm going.
What you have to do, you have to build a high ground
Not enough minerals.
bunker.
SCV ready.
But like you can't, like you need to get a
What's
scout,
going on?
a really scout in order to know that he's doing that. Because it can be so many other things. It could be Baneling Blast. It could be that he's going to hit later with roaches. It could be just a Ling Flood.
SCV ready. Let's go. SCV ready.
Okay.
Ah! You scared me.
I'm disappointed because I enjoy TVZ. It's a really good matchup. So when players just kind of ruin the game by playing
Not
like that,
enough minerals.
it's very unfortunate.
Command center
It's a
upgrade
missed opportunity for a real game, you know.
Not
Okay, there's
enough
no
minerals.
probe scout here.
Not enough minerals.
Now, one thing I actually like to do against Protoss is if it looks like they're playing passively, like if they go Nexus first, what you can do is you can actually just go for a very fast CC before you build your starport, and you can actually get away with it.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
On the way.
Okay, that means we need a bunker really fast. It's probably 2 gate.
Got something. SCV ready. You're the Reaper man.
Yeah, it's 2 gate, I assume.
Do this. All right. Oh yeah, baby. Fair enough.
So let's just go and have a look if there's any proxy pylons. But we've got an early enough bunker that I think we're going to be fine.
Man the Reaper. SCV
Actually, let's just go take this.
Add-on complete.
We'll drop these on the high grounds. Okay, he's actually got a second. Oh, it's a starport. Is that an? Yeah, it's an oracle. Okay.
Gangway, coming through.
In this case, shit. What am I gonna do?
Complete.
You gonna give me orders? Armed and ready. By the SCV ready.
Are we gonna get a Widow Mine out in time? I can see there's nothing coming across the map, so
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? I've been waiting.
get a cyclone.
Additional supply depots required.
So he's gonna do a multi-prong.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh, I forgot supply depots.
What's going on? Go ahead. Go, go, go.
It's friggin' 2, man.
This better be ready to plunder. You got it.
Ha! He lost it. Okay, that's nice.
SCV ready. I can't.
Systems go. Cyclone ready.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, we're good now.
Not enough minerals.
Big job.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the gear. Ah! It's gear. Go ahead. Bandit.
Add-on complete.
Gangway. SCV ready. By the number.
This is a one base alone. Repair, please. Yeah. That was a clean hold. But if he wasn't silly enough to put it here, I wouldn't have seen it, and I probably would have taken a lot of damage to double oracle. But yeah, this game is totally over. Units. Well, is it? Oh, it was a proxy pylon. Did I not scout here? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, when people do this sort of thing, they often try and, I don't know, to either distract you from the fact that they're cheesing you, or to try to like improve the prospects that you're not going to be really salty at them because they're friendly and stuff. I just, best to just ignore it.
I am here in the shadow.
Oracle Dimension
Research complete. Let our enemy know our fury.
Yeah, so that was a good start.
My life for iron.
Yeah, I mean, so the reason the game's over is I'm only out 4 workers, but I'm halfway through building my 3rd. But the thing is, like, I've got this infrastructure up. In terms of army supply, I've already got like a tank, a cyclone, 8 marines, a Viking. I mean, I can actually probably just walk across the map and win the game. But even if I don't, like, he's gonna die to a 2 base to a push, like when I get stim and stuff and then push out. There's just no way he's gonna have enough to be able to deal with it, having taken this much damage. So versus a 2-9. Okay, that was a nice win. Alright, we've got a Diamond Terran. Are we gonna have more BC cheese, or are we gonna have a kind of real game? I'll probably play for about 2 hours, so this will be my depending on the length of the game, probably my second to last game, or third to last
Not
game.
enough minerals.
Unless we
Not
get
enough
something particularly
minerals.
epic.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah. I'm going.
Not enough minerals.
Big job. SCV ready. Man the
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Alright, we'll just go scout a little bit. Actually, where's the most likely proxy location? Probably here, right?
Ah, you scared me. In the rear with the gear. Big job.
Command center operated. Not enough minerals.
Oops. Oh, now I'll come back to that. Okay, it's probably not a it's probably not a cheese if he's SCV scouting like that.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, thanks.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? Big job. Raise some hell.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Bat SCV ready. I'm waiting on you. SCV ready. What? You want something?
Add-on complete. Add-on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Agreed.
Okay, this is a one Rex
Base
expand.
add-on complete.
SCV ready.
What are we being attacked with?
Command center upgrade complete.
Cat from a
Ah, Viking.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
You know, I'm just gonna bring everything across the map here.
Gangway coming through. What's going on? In the rear. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on you. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Oh, what? That's bullshit.
SCV ready.
State your request.
A landed Viking beats a Cyclone. That's ridiculous.
SCV ready.
We're behind now. Because he got away with playing one Rax expand.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Oh, that's so tilting, man.
Ready to go. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. Ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
Combat.
Who wants?
Scanning back.
What's going on? SCV
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Now I'm a bit late there.
Ready.
SCV ready.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Ready to work. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder. SCV ready. This better.
Vespene geyser required.
SCV ready.
I think we're behind.
SCV ready. You gonna give me orders? SCV ready.
Maybe we can take a greedy fourth.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah,
I'm going.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. What's going on?
Research.
I can't. Armed and ready.
Additional supply. Not enough mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
We could use some help. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
damn it.
SCV ready.
It's go time.
SCV ready.
Okay.
Transformation. SCV
Oh,
ready.
combat shield. Need that.
SCV ready. This better be good. Been waiting. Gangway. SCV.
Mineral field depleted.
Get heavy.
Ah, it's here. SCV ready.
Oops. Haven't saturated my gas.
Ready.
Slightly hit. Not by much though.
Give us
Oh, it's on.
bad news. SCV ready.
Okay. 2 more racks.
Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready. We could use some help here. Yeah.
It's go time.
You want a piece of me, boy? Move it.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Yep.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Let's have a blast.
We could use some
Research
help here.
complete.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, let's get double armory. Concussive.
SCV ready. I can't build here. Ah,
Additional supply
SCV ready.
Okay, we've actually got too
Additional.
many.
Not enough
We've
minerals.
got too many supply depots.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Upgrade. Additional. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Macro game, I guess.
We could use some help here.
Get a second factory.
Not research complete.
What do we got here?
Not enough energy.
I don't have any friggin'
Ready to plunder.
scans.
SCV ready. What's going on? Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Wonder what that is. It's probably just Marines.
Ready to plunder.
Actually,
SCV ready.
is that base is too far away, right? Oh, we'll try and take it anyway.
Go ahead.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. I'm going. Bad news. SCV ready.
We need to get everything
Add-on
together now.
complete.
We could use some help here.
Add-on base is under attack. Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready.
Okay.
Roll it. Ready to roll out.
Engineering at your disposal.
Upgrade complete.
Ah,
Our SCVs are under attack.
State your
We could use some help here. Go ahead. We could use some help here.
I fucking rallied you over here, you dickheads.
Upgrade complete.
Let's get it.
Mineral field depleted.
Transformation, be ready for war. Made for battle. Agreed. In the rear with the gear. Ah,
Upgrade complete.
who wants some?
Mineral
Ready to
field
plunder.
depleted.
Ready to roll out. Big job. Go ahead. Bad news better be good.
Add-on.
SCV ready.
Mineral field
Ah,
depleted.
fuck.
Let's get into the fight. Certainly. Transformation systems prime. Right.
Add-on.
Oh man, I fucking hate TBT, man.
Command center upgrade complete.
Go ahead. Can't hold them alone. Ready to go. Armed and ready.
Mineral
It's on. SCV ready. Who wants some? Ready.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Gangway. Coming through. Go, go, go. Oh, it's on. Armed and ready.
upgrade complete.
Ah! You scared me.
All right, we actually didn't lose too much economy.
Vespine
Ready to plunder.
Oh, that went down.
Let's have a black. SCV ready. Bad news. In the rear with the gear. Sure.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Want a piece of me, boy? Go ahead.
Okay, we're actually maxed. Oh man.
Command center. Mineral field.
Game what?
Our SCVs are under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Alright, time for.
Oh, really? Well, yes,
Research complete.
I'm on it. Patching you through.
In the rear with the gear.
Oh, identity motto!
Mineral field depleted.
Fighter. Once.
What is it?
Why don't I have Yamato? That's a terrible mistake.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, Commander.
By the thunder. This way. Take once, son.
Well. Unacceptable landing zone.
Go ahead.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade. Mineral field depleted.
Yes, sir. SCV ready. SCV ready. Huh?
I've got 94 workers.
Job, huh? In the rear. Bad.
What is it?
What's going on?
Command center.
It's a trap.
Gangway. Coming through. Arm. Ready to put.
Ready for dust off.
Fuck, man.
Vespine geyser exhausted. Unacceptable.
Yeah. Well, butter my bit.
You hailed?
You want a piece of me, boy? Gangway.
Ready for dust.
Ah!
Research. Unacceptable command. We are
SCV ready.
It's a trap.
Oh, is he mining this place as well?
unacceptable command.
Reporting for action.
Armed and ready.
What is it?
Huh? Sure. Ah, you want a piece of me, boy? Yep. SCV ready. This better be good. Who wants some? SCV ready.
Okay, he doesn't have this side.
By the numbers, boy. You ready?
Mineral field depleted.
I'm in deep.
Upgrade complete.
Where's the equipment?
This better be good.
Command center upgrade complete.
We have you on screen.
Fuck.
What's our target? This better be good. I'm in deep. By the numbers.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Big job. Go, go, go. I'm in deep. SCV. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Gangway. Coming through. Who wants?
Our SCVs are mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
It's about to get heavy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready to plunder. Want some?
Base is under attack.
Armed and ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade complete. Base our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
Liberation is at hand.
Base is under attack.
Armed and ready. SCV ready. Gangway. Coming.
Mineral field.
Oh, we won. Man, it's sometimes hard to tell. I guess he never mined this side, right? So, yeah, we do have a bank and better supply, and I assume probably better upgrades. Yeah, he's only 1-0 on his Vikings. I've got 3-3. So yeah, actually, this was actually quite important damage because, yeah, I mean he basically. So I think that BC harasser, we jumped in here, we killed a lot of workers, we jumped in here. Really mattered. I assumed that he had kind of this side as well, but he didn't. So, and yeah, we've got plenty here to hold. Resources lost. Yeah, fairly even. It was a tough game. I'll watch the replay, but let's look at the stats first. $3,000 Terran. He was tough. It was a tough game.
SCV ready.
Additional supply.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack. Additional supply depots.
SCV ready.
But yeah, I'm not sure we got enough punishment, honestly, for him doing a gritty build.
Command center upgrade.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Yeah. I had a window of opportunity here to jump in.
Raise some hell. Armed and ready.
Add-on.
And this push was really bad. I didn't micro
Base
back.
is under attack.
I didn't micro the cycling back, so I'd say we lost the early game. So let's have a look. Units lost here. We've lost more, and actually we have 37 workers. How many did I kill? I only killed 5. 5 is about par to equalize. But he's got an earlier third. He's got an earlier third than I do. Oh, no, he doesn't. It's about the same. Okay.
Ready for dust off.
Alright, maybe I underestimated my position. I've actually got a 9 worker lead here, and this did nothing.
Add-on.
So, yeah, we've equalized. We're actually ahead.
SCV
So-
ready. Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade.
8 workers. It really matters in TVT.
Add-on.
Gangway.
Add-on complete.
We landed our third before him as
Mineral
well.
field depleted.
Want some? SCV ready.
Add-on. Additional research
10
complete.
worker lead, 9 worker lead, 8 worker lead, 10 worker lead again.
Add-on. Additional supply depots.
Where are we in terms of upgrades? So he's 3/4 done on 1-1. Yeah, so he's a quarter of a cycle of upgrades behind, but that's not that meaningful.
We could use some help here.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. SCV.
I should have pulled that marine back.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Our SCV's command center upgrade complete.
So actually, yeah, it's still a 10 worker lead. I actually produced too many workers. But it was a BC transition.
SCV ready.
We could afford to throw away a few BCs to do economic damage.
Go, go, go. We could use SCV ready.
Additional
Ready to roll out. SCV ready.
Okay, supplies are even.
additional supply depots.
It was a real mistake for
Upgrade.
getting Yamato
Additional
there.
supply
That really
depots
hurt.
required. Additional add-ons.
So we're both
complete.
max BC, I've got more money, I've got a bigger
Upgrade.
bank.
Fueled up, ready to go. We could use some help here.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum.
Want some?
Unacceptable command. We are.
I'm in a world of hurt.
So I guess we're taking our 5th here. And 6th, which he denied. So that's going to keep our income looking good. He's got 100 workers as well.
We could use some help here.
Got way too many workers. Okay. Oops. So I didn't really use my ravens very well here.
Upgrade complete. Mineral
We could have
field
crushed this.
complete.
I had 2 full energy ravens. I could have disabled all those tanks.
Ready to plunder.
Okay, overall I think that was a good trade though. Units lost. Yeah. It was still about 1,000 bucks.
Reporting for action.
SCV ready.
Yeah, so he's slow getting his 5th up. Okay, so we expanded this side. I wonder why I expanded this side.
Liberation.
SCV ready.
Ah, that hurt. 2 tanks for free. Yeah, this was a bad fight.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field.
Let's see, we are going to get a cleanup, I think.
Ready for dust off.
Vespine Gaza. Mineral field depleted.
Can't hold a Go, go, go.
Okay, so all told, units lost,
Mineral field
dead even.
depleted.
So it was a bad fight, but...
SCV ready.
Oh, he's got 113
This better
workers.
be good.
It's too many.
Ready to plunder.
But he's got a big bank.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade.
Want some?
Ready.
Maybe I should have stayed there and repaired it.
Fueled up, ready to go. We could use some help here. Coming through. We could use some help here. Ready to
But,
plunder.
oh yeah, I got caught here. Ouch.
This better be good.
Base is under attack.
This was not a great fight.
Mineral field.
This better be good.
And although we killed a lot of SCVs,
Want a piece of me, boy? Ready to race?
yeah, I mean he already had too many. Yeah. Still, it was about even. We got most of the BCs out.
Coming through. Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder. Go, go, go.
Add-on.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Want some?
Mineral field.
Gangway. It's go time.
That didn't look good.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good.
Okay, I think this was bad for him.
I'm in deep. Ready to plunder.
Okay, this time we got that base. Okay.
Up. We could use some help here. SCV ready.
At great cost though.
Research.
SCV ready.
So yeah, I'd say that the last part of the game hasn't gone that well, although we're still okay on the units lost front.
Can't hold them.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, we lost a lot of liberators here, which I really wanted to keep.
Ready for dust off.
Still, I think, what are our upgrades like? 3-3 to 3-3. Yeah, but the Thor is out here putting significant damage, so he actually lost a lot of Vikings here.
Can't hold him alone.
Probably should have traded out, stuck around and traded out with the Vikings.
Upgrade.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Still even trades. So I'm not sure why he lost this game. I guess he was just a bit slow to retake bases.
Vespene Geyser exhausted. Base.
Can't hold him alone.
Okay, so this slowed him down quite a bit while I was hitting one of his last remaining mining bases. So that mattered.
Our SCV.
I'm not actually repairing. Yeah, but he doesn't have a lot left. He's not going to get this space. This space is already mined out anyway. But yeah, at this stage of the game, this is mined out. This is mined out. This is mostly mined out and dead. And this is mostly mined out. He still has a bank, but these... How long have these SCVs not been mining? Oh, that's a big mistake. Yeah. So I think the issue is that this is most of his own here. And he's going to lose it here. I've got reinforcements coming here. And I've hit this base. And I'm going to get these bases through. So, yeah, we've got 3 more battle cruisers. We've got 3 tanks here. So he's not getting past here. So I've still got, yeah, good mining. Can take this. So. Tough game. Alright, we'll do one last game. And then we'll call it a day. Hopefully we can get a better Zerg. I've had two games against Zerg which have been disappointments. Too many TBTs. Protoss will be okay as well. Ah, another TBT. Sorry, guys. Against another diamond.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
So maybe I'll try my
Not
medevac.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Play this game.
SCV ready.
If I remember. Which I probably won't.
Let's go.
But like in the last game, the medevac actually would have been pretty good. He did have a Viking, but he needed to land the Viking to defend. So like we could have just picked up and dropped the natural. They also heal the Reapers as well.
Gotcha.
Not enough minerals.
Now on this map, you don't really need to wall off a vision. I mean, if he floats barracks in here, he's just like
SCV
a,
ready. Move it. We hear you. SCV ready.
So it's important to try to mine the gold base in this in the long run. And build your factory sort of outside of shelling range is a good idea as well. So just build it back a little bit.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Uh-huh. Huh? Bad news? Go ahead.
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. I'm listening. All right.
Now where would you proxy? Probably out here, right? Given the pathing of the SCV scout.
baby. On the way.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Looks like we're okay.
What's going on? Yo. You're the SCV ready. Yeah.
Actually, I want to put it here in case I don't want to have my SCV sniped.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Got something. Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough,
SCV ready.
not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Oops.
Ready to SCV ready.
Oh,
SCV ready. I'm going.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Hell, what?
okay. Now this is going to be really good,
Add-on
especially with the
complete.
medevac.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Ready for dust off. On my way.
Got something from SCV ready. Gangway coming through.
Where's the
Command
medevac?
center upgrade complete. Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Where's the emergency?
Optics online. Let's go.
I don't think he's seen it. Ah, pick it up, damn it.
Acknowledged.
SCV ready.
Ah, that was not good, man. Fuck, I hate TVT, man.
Huh?
Comms open.
SCV ready.
I mean, he threw away his units, but we got like no damage.
Unlock.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Right away.
Got a target in mind.
SCV ready. Good job, huh?
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready. This better be good. By the number. SCV ready. SCV ready.
We have the watchtower, which is nice.
SCV ready.
Raven.
Go, go. SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Can we catch the cyclone? Oh, it's a push.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Come on, man.
Mineral field depleted.
Go ahead.
Ready to blunder.
SCV ready.
Stay.
SCV,
Mineral field depleted.
we could use some help here.
Okay, that was a clean hold, man. This is why
Command center
this is
upgrade
why we build
complete.
Ravens.
Bad news? Go ahead, I can't build here. SCV ready.
Okay, he's going home. That's good to know.
Give us your...
Not enough minerals.
Ah, big job, huh? SCV ready. In the rear, let's go. Let's get into the fight. Huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Ah, mine idiots.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Ready to blunder. SCV ready. Go, go. SCV,
Research complete.
SCV ready. Why not? Been waiting on you. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Oh,
Not
plus one.
enough minerals.
Ammo was delayed. That's really bad.
SCV ready. We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Should I send some?
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Speak up. SCV ready. SCV ready. Who wants some? We can use some help here. Find us something. This better be good. SCV ready.
Additional supply.
Ready for dust off.
Fueled up.
Additional supply depots recorded.
We could use some
Ah.
help here.
Research.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Command
Should I try
center upgrade.
a single medevac drop just to see if?
SCV ready. Let's have a blast. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Gangway coming through. SCV go go go.
Just to see if
I
Oh, he's got the tower. So let's go around this way.
Kaboom, baby.
Oh, did he see it? Yikes.
Big job. SCV ready. Who wants some? Move it.
Research.
Want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
This better be good. It's go time. SCV ready.
Second armory.
SCV ready.
Okay, he's coming.
Need something. SCV ready.
waiting on you.
It's about to
Oh, that was absolutely incredible.
ETA 1 minute.
Oh, this game is going so well.
This better be good. Armed and ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, that was epic. We didn't get a chance to mine the gold. But yeah, the supplies units lost. He just took a really bad fight there. We didn't even lose our Ravens, I don't think. Yeah. And units 84 workers to 49. How many did I get? I was going to get more. I could have picked up. I was going to get this tank. I also could have picked up. It's a shame I didn't take two medevacs, but it didn't really matter in the end. Okay, he hasn't even got this base yet, so he's actually on 3 base. Oops, this is undersaturated. We're 1, 2, 3, 4. Fully saturated. We're taking a 5th and a 6th. So our long-term prospects are very good. Because he just lost all his army, what I was about to do after that drop was just send workers down here, because he's going to be focusing on defending and rebuilding after that fight. So let's have a look at his build.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Build more depots.
SCV ready.
CC's
At least he's
up.
smart enough to build it on the high ground.
You need
His
more
expansion on the
supply
high ground.
depots.
It's actually a good map for it because you can sort of like, yeah, cover the wall off spaces in a short distance. Not a bad idea.
SCV ready.
Add-ons finished.
SCV ready.
Add-on CC's upgraded. Long enough.
Where's SCV ready.
Now I should have been able to beat one cyclone. One cyclone beats.
SCV ready.
If I'd gone in with the Hellion as well,
SCV ready.
Add-ons finished.
Want some?
only one worker kill. That was a disaster. Absolute disaster.
Fueled up, ready to go. Go, go, go.
But so was his jump into my main, so equalized.
Additional supply
Okay, so he's playing
depots
3 racks
required.
here.
Armed and ready.
You're out of supply. Build more depots.
Ready to roll. SCV ready.
But yeah, spotting this move out was really clutch.
Research is done. That one's been
Um,
in up for years.
Because I could get my units in
Additional
position.
supply depots required.
Raven online.
My dad.
He's not paying attention either at a crucial time. Yeah, that was really bad.
Go, go.
So he's just finishing his 3rd orbital here. Okay, yeah, but why is there when he played One Racks Expand, he must be just skipping out on worker production. There's no reason why he should be 15 workers behind.
This better be good.
Unless he delayed them to accelerate his push. It's also
CC's
possible.
upgraded.
SCV ready. Ready to roll. SCV ready.
Add-ons done.
SCV ready.
Raven online.
Looks like we're going to
SCV ready. SCV ready.
You need more supply depots.
Raven.
SCV ready.
Another thing you should do, by the way, is siege this location. And you can have your Vikings here to stop any drop. And the thing is, and then monitor. If he tries to bring his army around here, it's actually a pretty short distance to just pick up and boost into the main, right? If his army's all over here, so this is actually a good location. Well, I might try and do that in the future. I know that I got the tank advantage because I won the first fight.
SCV ready.
Instead of allowing this to happen, just
Upgrades
move on.
done. To what's up?
SCV ready.
That
Okay, so
feels
here we
like mine now.
play.
Hope you have an expansion. You're out of supply. This upgrade makes your unit stronger. Mineral field depleted.
Online.
Go, go, go.
Add-on complete. Depots required.
He's got 5 Ravens, which is awesome, but he doesn't have any Vikings to defend them. And I'm not sure he used them as well as he could have. What's he doing here? You disabled him. Okay, see this. I know it's really hard because I mess it up sometimes too, but this is a crucial moment. I mean, I was still well ahead. Look at the supply. But the thing is, what you're supposed to do, right, is disable the tanks first. Okay, then you can walk your tanks into here and siege them here, right? You don't like see what he does, right? Here, is he walks his ravens are here. He's walking his army in here, right? And then he's using the ravens, but it's too late. I mean, I was slow with my ravens, but then he's not target firing the tanks. Like the other thing he did wrong here was once he got his tank sieged, they went after the sensor tower. I guess it might have been nice. But see, these guys are still shelling out massive damage. But see, by the time he disables them, all of his bio's dead. And even if he kills my tanks, I'm going to kill his tanks and his ravens. Alright? And then these target fire this, when what they should have done is target fire that tank and then target fire these tanks. Instead, look, they're hitting the bio, and then they hit this, right? So my disable's going to come off. He does get that one. See, he doesn't get this one. He doesn't even... He only killed one tank here. Right, and then he lost all of his ravens, so that was just devastating.
Our SCVs are under attack.
He's only got one tank and 6 marines left. Now what's the upgrade situation? 1-1. It's still 1-1 versus 1-1. But yeah, ultimately I'm actually probably going to win this fight with medevac healing. Yeah, he's got 2 tanks.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So yeah.
This better be good.
I was probably going to get this tank. I could pick up and boost into here. If he got this seizure. But anyway, even regardless of that, so we finish off with a victory over a 3-2 Diamond Terran, which I'm pretty happy with. So it was a pretty comprehensive win as well. On all metrics, slightly ahead on army supply, slightly ahead resource collection, upgrades about even. But yeah, worker count. I often see this. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was because I killed some workers at the end. Yeah. All right, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this this format. It's a different format. It's like you know, you see different types of games, warts and all, compared to when I just sort of highlight games. But yeah, let me know if you like this format, and if so, I'll do it more often. Cheers.